Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Umang Vanshika and what we are going to be talking about today is my skincare routine. I have been asked this a ton of times that how does your skin look this good? You have really perfected skin. What's the secret behind it? And honestly, I do not have the perfect skin at all. In fact, I've made a lot of effort in the past year to really help my skin regain what it was like before, and I've been having a really tough time with my skin and a lot of issues which I couldn't understand and why it was happening, and I ended up visiting a dermatologist. If you actually see a few of my early videos, like maybe the Deepika Padukone one or a few others, you will see how troubled my skin looks there and how I have like hyperpigmentation and I have like really bumpy spots on my cheeks. So my cheeks have always been my problem area, particularly this area. I get heavy pigmentation, or I would get like a lot of bumpiness and just like very oily, funky looking skin, and I used to hate that. And then in the middle I would suddenly get like really dry patches, so I couldn't really understand if my skin is dry or am I supposed to use products to combat the oil, or am I supposed to use products to help it keep it nourished and moisturized. It was all getting really confusing. And of course, having being a makeup artist, I understand skin a little bit and I also understand what goes behind it. So I knew that there was something going wrong. I changed up all my routine. I literally threw away all my skincare products. I stopped using makeup for a very long time because I thought maybe it's makeup that's causing my skin to break out. I tried literally everything. But what I realized is nothing was helping. Still, it was the same issues, the same problem, the same bumpy texture on my cheeks. And it was honestly very, very upsetting. And I know how upsetting it can be when you're making all the efforts, but your skin is just not reacting in a good way and it's just being rebellious for no reason. So I ended up going to a dermatologist who honestly was so good. Her name is, if any one of you live in Delhi, and are in South Delhi area, and if it's convenient for you, then her name is Lipika Niog. This is honestly not an ad plug-in or anything. She doesn't even know that I'm mentioning her. Her name is Lipika Niog, and she has her clinic in B1 Vasant Kunj, and she also sits in Fortis Vasant Kunj. So she really helped me figure it out with just a few medicines. And the first thing that she said to me when I entered her clinic was, "What is that you're using currently?" And she just spoke to me about my skin and the issues on my skin that I face. And I told everything to her, and the first thing she said was, "We need to get some tests done, like medical tests, to figure out what is happening and why is there, if there is an issue." And that is something that I was expecting, honestly, because externally I had tried to change everything. I had done skincare, I had used some clinical grade benzoyl peroxide, which helps to basically like harshly exfoliate the skin to take away all the dirt and grime away from the top layer so that new skin is able to come out. I did it all. I did my research, so I'd done it all. So I knew that there was something internally happening with my skin and I had to look into it. So once I got my tests done and everything, I did figure out that some levels were off, and then we had to go on medication for it, which helped me so much. What she prescribed me is some clinical grade vitamin A tablets, which really helped my skin clear up. It took a little bit time. One of the side effects is that your lips and the skin on your nose tends to get really dry. But for that, what you have to do is you have to keep Vaseline handy with you and just slap it on whenever you feel really dry. But I wouldn't in any way recommend you to self-medicate. You must visit a doctor and only then take any sort of skin suppositories or anything that you want help with. You need to visit a proper dermatologist to help you with that, and they will really tell you if you need vitamin A, or whether you need benzoyl peroxide, or what is the right method to make your skin look and feel better. So once that was sorted and once my skin started to clear up, it really made a lot of difference. And in terms of product, so the first thing that we're going to be discussing today is cleansers and how I clean my face and my body. I keep it really simple. So instead I started using this one, which is the Cetaphil cleanser for oily skin. This is a cult product. It has been used by several people in all these years, and it is honestly something which is so good. It's basically a gentle foaming action, and it's non-comedogenic. So it has no fragrance to it, nothing, and it's just like a clear liquid that mildly smells. It smells actually really pleasant. It smells kind of like a bit soapy, but nothing pungent. So me and my sister both, we only use the Cetaphil cleanser for oily skin, and it is really mild. And one way that you can really tell how mild it is that it doesn't really lather up too much, and that kind of does show you that how it is a lot more gentle on the skin, because it doesn't have too many like sulfates in it and stuff, because those are the kind of things that make any cleanser really lather up. So this one for sure really good. So any one of you who are facing any trouble, give this a try. On days when I'm wearing makeup and I have a lot of kohl around my eyes, or I have had a heavy face of makeup, which is almost every day because I love makeup, then for those days I use the Keils Ultra Facial Oil Free Cleanser. Now I know you will be like, what is the need for two of them? But this is for basically every day. I use it in the shower as well. Every morning when I wash my face, I use this. And this is after I take off my makeup, because this is a bit more lathery. But because it's from Keils and it is a really well trusted brand in skincare, it's extremely gentle and it's a lightweight, extremely foaming formula. And it removes extra oil and impurities. It's so good. What I really like about this cleanser is that you literally need the tiniest dot of it to lather up, and you don't have to use a lot of product, and it really takes away everything. It doesn't leave your skin feeling dried or stretchy like how most cleansers make your skin feel. And really good, just absolutely amazing. And it is a huge tube. We got this like last year, and I've literally used up only till here, because you end up using such little product that it goes a really long way. So I know Keils is like a pricey point wise, but really worth it. And if at all you don't want to invest in this, then this can be your best friend as well. And this you will get at any local drugstore, chemist, health supply store. As far as my body, what I use is honestly nothing major. The skin on my body has been pretty decent, so I use like any regular body wash to clean it. And what I've been loving recently is the Amber Romance by Victoria's Secret. Oh, it smells divine. Oh my god, it just smells so good. I love it. So that is what I use for cleansers. And just to let you guys know that I actually have no makeup on my face today. I felt like if I'm doing a skincare video, then I should really be bare skinned and show my skin off and really show you guys how I have made it look better over the past year. What I'm going to be discussing next with you guys is how I clean my makeup, how I remove my makeup, so makeup removers, because a lot of times people forget they are also something that's going on your face every day, and that is a major part of your skincare. Now very quickly I'm going to show you the one product that I absolutely love to remove my makeup, and that is the Banila and Company, if you can read that. It's Banila and Company Clean It Zero Purity for Sensitive Skin, and what it is it is a cleansing balm. So if you can see, it is basically like this balm which you're supposed to take a little bit out, and it's basically like a balm which is full of like amazing oils like rosehip oil and a bunch of other really good oils, and you're supposed to just kind of mush it together on your fingers and massage it, and it takes all your makeup off. They're super popular right now, and this is an somewhat affordable brand that I found in Singapore when I was traveling. But honestly, if you can't get your hands on it, I'll try and find a link to it and link it in my bio, so check it out if I'm able to find it online anywhere. And it's just so good, so gentle on my skin. It literally removes everything from like waterproof eyeliner, waterproof mascara, and the most amazing thing is the moment you splash water on top of it, it all just goes away. It turns milky and it all just goes away. So I really swear by it, and a colleague of mine, Smriti, shout out to her, she introduced me to it, and I've just fallen in love with it. It's so good, I can't live without this. So really good. Now, coming to a major chunk, which is how I take care of moisturizing my skin and making sure that I keep it nourished and healthy. I started to use the Cetaphil moisturizing cream. I've honestly used this for years. I have this in my professional kit as well. I use this on all my clients because you never know what reacts to someone, and this is something which is, you know, it's a medical grade one, and it is really soft on your skin. It has no fragrance. Again, if you are someone who is having any kind of skin issue, just skip any product that has any sort of fragrance in it. Fragrance is the #1 irritant for your skin. So always go in for products that are completely fragrance free, and that's really going to help heal your skin. So this, if you can see, it is basically like a thick texture. I use this in a lot of my videos as well, and it is super emollient, super moisturizing. Really helps to keep the skin supple, and a little goes a long way. So I use this every day. After I shower, I just take a little dollop of it and I just spread it all over my face, and it really helps me keep my skin looking fresh and moisturized through the day. Now sometimes when I'm feeling a bit extra, which is all time, what I like to do is I like to use a serum before I use a moisturizer, and my favorite serum in the market that I have used, or by any brand, is the Innisfree green tea seed serum. I love this. This is so nice for the summertime. It literally, I like to drench my skin in this, and it feels, oops, sorry. Let me put this on silent, guys. And what I do is I drench my skin with this, and it feels like the most cooling, minty, exactly what green tea feels like for your body. It just helps you cleanse and feel all light, and it feels like you've lost 20 kgs. So it literally feels like your skin loses all the bad stuff, and really good. I really recommend this for anyone who wants something to really refresh the skin and keep the skin looking healthy. And it also helps absorb the moisturizer more into the skin, because that is what is the purpose of a serum. Honestly, it helps the moisturizer work better for your skin. As next comes up what I do for my under eyes, and honestly I've been changing it up a lot in the past, but one thing that I do swear by, and now that I am working for Benefit, I use all their products. I love them, and this is one product that I swear by. It's the Firm It Up Eye Serum, and it's lovely. I have the sample size, but it comes in like a big pump tube like this. And what I do is I pump out a little bit like this in the back of my hand, take a little bit, and let's actually apply a little. And I apply it under the eyes, almost going up to the brow, and I just pat it in. It feels so cooling, so tightening, and just like what the name says, firm it up, it firms up my skin. Honestly, I do feel that it tightens up the skin and really makes me feel very fresh, because under eyes is one area that you always want to take care of. Post in your 20s, start your skincare regime and make sure you include a good eye serum product, eye cream. And this is one that I have been loving recently, and I will love in years to come because it's Benefit. So Firm It Up by Benefit, really good. Try it out next time you're in a Sephora near you. Coming to what I do next, this is something that I do every morning and every night before I hit the bed. I always make sure that when you're moisturizing the face, you never ever want to leave out your neck and your décolletage. So this is the area which starts to age primarily the first, right? Like it starts to age really quickly. So what I do is I use something that's really heavy and dense and really emollient. Something like maybe the Banila night cream, vitamin E night cream, really good, extremely creamy. And what I do is I take like a load of it and then massage it in. Also bring it down to the neck and the chest. And another thing that I do is I like to give myself a little mini facial. So you always want to push any moisturizer or anything you apply in an upwards direction. Anti-gravity, guys. And this will really help keep the skin on your neck and your décolletage really soft and really supple, and it will keep it more young. So I have some oily days right before that time of the month, and what I do for that is, if I'm having like a really oily T-zone, or if it's a particularly hot day and I want my makeup to stay really well on my skin, well, this will not act as a primer, but it will act defend oil on your skin, and that is the Professional Matte Rescue by Benefit again. Basically like a gel. It really helps keep the skin and all, it blurs out all the lines, it blurs out all the pores, pretty much what the Professional primer does. So I take a little bit like this, and again, because it's a gel formula, it really helps to keep the skin really looking fresh and minty, and I apply it on my T-zone, and it has a blurring effect. So that was the Professional Matte Rescue. You can use it after your moisturizer and between your makeup. I know this is like an added extra step, but if you are a beauty product junkie like me and you have products for every need, then you can go ahead and buy this. And I really recommend it for people who have oily skin. Go ahead and buy this. It's amazing. Lastly, what I'm gonna really quickly mention is what I use in the summertime, because it's summers right now. What I use in the summertime to moisturize my body, and that is the Body Shop Morninga Body Milk. I love this. I don't know, I think this is my 10th bottle of this. I think I buy it every summer and I absolutely love it. It smells like a garden of flowers and it's so good. And what you want to do is you basically just want to spray it like this and very quickly just blend it out. Oh my god. You do not need perfume after this, guys. It smells divine. And I normally buy the body wash with this, but I've run out of this, so I've been teaming it up with my Amber Romance, and it's a really good combination. What I'm going to come to next is some things that I use to exfoliate, and I'm not really too big on scrubbing every day, but I do make sure I do it like at least once in 2 to 3 weeks. For the body, I use this anti-pigmentation Bearberry facial exfoliator, but I honestly use it for the body. It comes in a packaging like this, and it's by a brand called Botanic Love. And what it is it's basically like this really yummy, jammy sort of like a texture. And I'll do a little swatch of it. It's basically like a gel. So what you do is you apply it, and it has these tiny beads in it, red beads, and it really gently exfoliates everything, and it doesn't feel too drying or too stressful on the skin. And the next thing that I'm going to show you is a scrub that I use for my face, and this is something which cannot be suitable for everyone. So make sure you get a sample of it and you try it if you intend to buy it, which is the Clinique exfoliating scrub. Now, this stuff is very potent. It is very abrasive. I literally take like this much. Can you see how tiny that is? It is very abrasive. It is very gritty, and it will really scrub all the grime away. So yeah, I use that say about once in every 3 weeks, or honestly once a month when I'm in the shower, and I really like it. It kind of gives me that harsh exfoliation, and I do it just once a month. But the thing that I use to scrub my lips, because when you are exfoliating your body and your face, we often forget that lips also need a lot of scrubbing, because you often get like a lot of dead skin deposit on your lips and you want to get rid of that. And for that, I love the First Essentials lip scrub. I take a little amount of it like this, and what I do is and honestly you can eat it a little bit as well because it has sugar in it. It tastes really good, and as you can see, it really helps scrub everything away and just makes everything feel nice and soft and supple. Lastly, to what I do for face masks, because that is also skincare, and I try to do one every 2 weeks. Obviously, I'm not very regular with them. My favorite ones are for oily days is the Super Volcanic Clay Mousse Mask. So good. It's literally like a clay mask. So it has a spray like this. You want to be careful when you dispense it because a lot of it comes out. So can you see how a lot of it came out? Trust me, this is a lot because when I spread it, it's gonna cover a large area. Dries up like cement almost, and it really stretches the skin and makes all the impurities go away, and I really swear by this. I've been using it for like a couple of years now and I really love it. I'm not oily everywhere. I would just apply it, like I would just take it and I would just apply it right here, like on my T-zone, right here. Take a little bit and apply right here, and on my nose. And the best way to take it off is like, I just take a wipe, or honestly like a wet cloth, and there you go. It's a really good mask to do it before a special occasion as well. Really helps to keep the skin feeling tight and nice. That's what she said. And for days when I really want to drench my skin in moisture, I use the sheet masks. I bought these, like a ton of them, in Singapore the last time. They are so cheap there. This is from some Korean brand. I love them. It's a sheet mask. You pull it out, it's drenched in like aloe vera juice, and I just spread it on my face and I lie there like a beach whale for 20 minutes, and it feels very refreshing, very cooling. Really good for long flights as well. When you're feeling like death came early, then you can just put it on and lie there for 20 minutes. It really helps soothe the skin, and I really like it. So the best ones in India that you can find are the Innisfree sheet masks. Again, they're just for 100 bucks a pop, and so good. And I love the green tea one, and also the shea butter one. If you're someone who has extremely dry skin, then go for the shea butter one. I really want to quickly mention is something that I do to moisturize my lips, and I don't know where has this been all my life, because I bought this rather recently. I've been hearing all bloggers, YouTubers, everyone talk about this, but it's just I've never come around to actually buy it and use it, and which is the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. Where have you been all my life? It's so good, so good for anyone who has dry lips. Amazing. It's like this yummy balm, and you have to adjust yourself to the scent a little bit because it's kind of like it could come off as like a mosquito repellent smell, but you get used to it. You start to love it. I don't mean to put you off the product, but trust me, once you apply it a couple of times, you really actually start to love the scent. And I just take a little bit, apply it on my lips, and my lips have never been softer, smoother, more perfect. I honestly also take a little bit and put it around my nose because the skin on my nose also gets really dry. This was my skincare routine and what I do to take care of my skin. I really hope that this was something which was helpful to you and you picked up some tips and tricks from here which would help you change up your skincare routine. And if you're really struggling, then I would really recommend you to seek professional help. That would be very helpful. So go ahead and do that. Oh, biscuit. Okay. I just got distracted. That's my dog biscuit. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope this was helpful, and I'm going to be seeing you in the next one. Please subscribe if you haven't, and this is going to be a shit long video because I've been sitting here for an hour talking about my skincare. Bye!